Hello and welcome to a new episode of Seaside to Superstars. I've played a few matches off camera, I think it was 6 in total. Fortunes have been mixed, so we'll go through that shortly. Today we've got a league game against Galore, and then we are playing in the Integro Dudson League Cup second round against Lincoln United. I've also had a draw for the Build Base FA Trophy qualifying round, and the team's a bit of a blast from the past. So, as you can see, I've played quite a few games. We're unbeaten, which is great, but we've only managed to win 2 of them. This actual draw against Stocksbridge is a pretty good point. I were happy with this one. They're just behind us in the league, but they've got like four games in hand. So, I were happy with that. They're a good side. So, we left you after the Frome game. I drew 1-1 with Carlton Town. We drew 2-2 with Basingstoke Town. That's not a bad draw either, because they were third, I think, at the time. So we pulled that back. I know they were playing with 10 men, but they did score after they went down to 10 men. But we pulled that back to 2-2. We drew 2-2 with Rugby Town. That was a bit of a disappointment because they were like 2 places below us in the league. Similar kind of points, but should have been beating them. Newcastle Town we absolutely slaughtered. They went down to 10 men really early on. They went down to 9 men later, but we played really well in that game. You might also recognise this young man, who was a thorn in my side in a previous episode quite a while ago. I think it was season 1 or season 2. He was a pain in the backside for, I think it was Deadsborough that he played against us for, because he scored twice in a game. I think we played them in the cup or something like that, and he scored in both rounds. I think it was a round and a replay, and he scored against us in both of them. Then we beat Felixstowe 3-1 off the back of the Newcastle victory. That was a good win. And then, like I said, we drew 2-2 with Stocksbridge. So we have been unbeaten with this new tactic, which is promising. I'd just like to see a few more victories than draws, but I suppose that comes with time as they learn it a bit more. So as I said in the intro, the Build Base FA Trophy qualifying round has drawn us against Rushden Diamonds. I do remember the good old days of Rushden and Diamonds when they were knocking around in the conference. They were a good side back in the day. I used to manage them on LMA Manager 2007 and take them to Premier League and European glory. If I'd have known they existed, I might have done a save with them, to be fair. They're in the Bet Victor Division 1 South. So then, kind of, I think they're on a par with us, aren't they? In the regional divisions. Yeah. So they're on a level. They're just in a different side of things. Transfers wise, we've had Charlie Bell's left to go to Uxbridge. Nobody else has come in. I've not really replaced him because I'm not worried. I signed a couple of central midfielders previous episode, so Will Jackson's come in, and I've got Salis, so I weren't too worried. He was a good player, but with his new tactic, Usher Shipway fits in slightly better. I mean, he's coming up to about his level. He's not going to get much better than where he is now, so we may need to do some rebuilding in the summer. We've got the January transfer window coming up shortly as well, although I don't think I'm going to be able to do much because we're now 24 grand in debt and we're above his wage budget, so I wouldn't expect to see much happening in January. Stuart's away on international duty. Skegness Town have a player away on international duty. You've got to feel the pride. I know it's at under 21 level, but he's away on international duty. I've also figured out that Reeny's better position is central defence, not central midfield. So, go figure. Alright, I'm happy with that. Anderson came on in the last game and scored, so I might actually start him. Let's see what we can do against these. We're just inside the playoffs, I believe. We were hovering. Yeah, we're just inside, but obviously Stocksbridge have got all those games in hand, so we need to be picking up wins wherever we can, really. I think I want to be looking at the teams around us on the... Oh, Hines, good finish. Nice early on, good goal. It weren't a Howitt, so it trickled. It were a grass cutter, that one. Yeah, I want to be looking at these teams that's on the same amount of games as us, more than Stocksbridge. I'm going to treat Stocksbridge as if they win all the 4 games in hand, because they're going to be well above us. Holmes with a fantastic finish. We're 2-0 up inside 6 minutes. This is a great start to the game. Where are Mickle over? Mid-table, so they're not terrible. Finish. How was that gone in? The goalkeeper just stood there and watched it dribble over the line. No bugger. 3-0. We've had 4 shots on target, scored 3 goals. Holmes. What a start. Redmond. Fleming. Come on. I'm hoping for a rout here. We've had an incredible start to the game. We just need to keep it up. Mitchell. He saved that one. He didn't stand and watch that cross the line. Fleming's going to get that back in. Oh, it's out wide to Anderson. Hodgkinson. That's unlucky. So that's it. This is a good result for us so far. Puts us up to 3rd. Belper romping away. 6 behind Sheffield. They've got a game in hand. I think winning the league might be a stretch, but cementing a playoff place would be nice. Ooh, Young's made a good save. He probably should have caught that one. It was straight at him. Kick it. There we go. He forgot what he needed to do there. He's only young. Anderson. It's 4! Calvin Anderson, he came on in the last 10 minutes against Stocksbridge and scored the equaliser as well, so that's why I wanted to start him. He was classed as a super sub. Excuse me. Oh, I don't know where that came from. Anderson. Mitchell. Can he make it 5? He can! We're absolutely tearing them to pieces. Mickle over will be wondering what the hell's happened to them. 5-0 at half time. We need to keep that up, lads. That's doing wonders to us, goal difference. Midgley. Free kick. Send it over. I'm not sure if keeper would have saved that. It didn't really seem to be wanting to move. Anderson's got 2 assists as well. Hines, Cropper, Usher Shipway, Mitchell. Out to Anderson. Unlucky. Hines, get it back in. No, didn't find his man. Pressure's still on that. Mitchell threads it through to Holmes. Taps it wide. He tried to place that rather than just get his foot through it. Tackle him? No. Be nice to keep a clean sheet. Hodgkinson getting a foot in again. And again. Good tackle. Usher Shipway's coming away with the ball. He's trying to take them all on. Fleming. No, he didn't read that at all. Did not read that. And now Miklova's coming forward. Petrascu, by the way, Modest. He's offside. That's fine. Cropper, good throw. Oh, Redmond with a back heel. Unbelievable. 6-0. Cropper's looking tired. I'm going to take Redmond off after that finish as well. I can't really do anything. Wilkins can play out there. Need another right midfield option. if I can get one. With no money, I'm going to struggle, but... Ooh, unlucky. The team's ratings are absolutely fantastic. Look at those 9s. Holmes. Siddick just over the bar. This has been an absolute walk. These are the kinds of games we love to see. Anderson. It's 7. Oh, Dion Sanderson with the 7th. Oh, wow. I was not expecting it to be quite so dominating. 7-0. What's 11 shots on target? That is a good conversion rate. That was absolutely brilliant. The unbeaten runs really improved the morale, and now the morale's higher. We're performing really well. I thought we'd done well in that cup match, but that were just a joy to behold. So we're back for another cup run. This is the Integro Dudson League Cup second round. Hopefully it gets us a bit more than 500 quid like the last round did, if we can win. Not want to change a lot. I brought a couple of right midfielders in on trial because that's where I was struggling. He's not great, so I'm not going to bother with him. But this kid is pretty decent. I just spat on myself. Dignified. He's a good young player, got very good potential, and he's close to first team level already, so I'm going to sign him, and then we've got ourselves some cover for right midfield, which is what I needed. So I'm slowly starting to get cover in the places where I needed it. I think I may need to start looking at the left mid as well, because Kean Flynn's not exactly built as a winger. He's more attacking mid. Although he can play right midfield. Not very good though, is he? Not when you compare him to these. Jordan Cropper would be the advised choice, but then I don't have a right back that's as good, so never mind. Let's crack on into this game, see what we can do. Be nice to keep the winning streak going. The 7-0 that we've just had was actually a new record for Skegness Town as well. Our new biggest win previously was 6-0 against Worsborough Bridge, so we broke a record with that. A tremendous game. I'd really like to see us play like that again. Anderson, come on, go on. Unlucky. I could see what he were trying to do. The defender were backing off him, so why not take a shot? It's easy for Fleming to pick up. Holmes. There's only one man in box. The rest are arriving now. Cropper's picking that up. Back to Sanderson. Over the top to Mitchell. What a finish by Mitchell. It dropped beautifully onto his foot. Just volleyed it straight. Well, it barely needed to lift his foot off the floor, did he? What's that all about? Hines. Sanderson. Mitchell. Anderson again. Couldn't get the ball in. Mitchell's there. Tried to find Holmes. Fleming. Just over the bar. Well, weren't far off. It clipped it as it went over. Cropper with a good long throw, but keeper's collected that one. Meet your Cox. Fleming's just picked his pocket there easily. Mitchell through to Holmes. He's skipped past the tackle. Ooh, it's unlucky. Keeper's managed to get enough on that just to put it wide. We're in with the corner now. Finish it. I was hoping we were just going to hit it from there. Now hit it. Go on. Come on. Hit it. Hit it. It's not working, is it? I feel like I'm a Family Guy joke, just doing the same thing over and over again. He's miles offside. Come on, Reds. You didn't need to wait until he put the ball in the net to blow your whistle there, ref. I saw that a mile away. Lincoln are actually in our division as well. They're down at the bottom end. I think they were bottom 3 last time I checked, so should be beatable. Dion Sanderson's looking a little worse for wear, so I think I'm going to bring him off. I don't want to kill him. The league's more important. I mean, the money's nice for a cup run, but this doesn't seem like the money spinning cup. We're out of the FA Cup. That would have probably been the better paid one. Cook, West. Oh, it's a good save from Young. Yeah, so I'd like the cup run, I'd like the money, but this is not the lucrative one. I'd be more interested in trying to get into these playoffs, getting promoted. Holmes has tackled brilliantly, and now he's clear. Is he going to take it on his own? Saved by Hedge. Little bit of a cut there because I had a phone call. Sorry about that. Right, let's go. Holmes' corner. That's headed clear. Fleming, get it back in straight away. Come on, lads. No, just end of highlight. Done. Reaney. That's a good ball. Anderson's on the end of it. He's 1-on-1. It's a good finish. Calvin Anderson's proving to be a cracking loan signing. I might have to have a look at him next season if I can bring him in on a permanent deal. Oh, and he nearly had himself an assist then as well. He's doing really well. What's he got? 3 goals, 3 assists in 4 appearances. That's absolutely tremendous. Loving it. Right. Jordan Cropper is dead on his feet. And I can't do anything with him. Definitely need that right midfielder, doesn't I? Don't really need 2 central defenders on bench. Let's give Adlard a jog out for 10 minutes. I think we should have done this. I don't show me to have spoken too soon. Okay, 3 minutes of injury time. Surely they're not going to score twice. Anderson, Hines, finish him. Unlucky. We've played well again. Dominated with shots on target again. Can't complain really. Match stats are getting a lot better. Results have improved. That's what we like. Awesome. £700 for that one. We're still struggling. I need some money. Right then. We'll call that an episode. I'm going to come back in the next episode for the Rushden Diamonds and the Mansfield games. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you've enjoyed that video. It's good to see that form has finally turned around. Leave a like if you've enjoyed the video, support the channel, subscribe and turn on your notifications to keep up to date with my FM20 content.